Number 10, pub doors. You go to a pub you haven't been to for a long time or ever before, and there's several doors, and one of them's always locked. And it's the one you try, and you don't know whether you're not pushing hard enough or turning the lock enough. And then you look through the window, and there's people gesticulating, go along there. And you go in, and someone says, we never use that door. You know, it's just annoying. And number 9, these sort of 12-year-old barmen you get nowadays who've seen Tom Cruise in that movie.
Cocktail.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Feel the need to spin a glass, don't they, and pour you a pint.
They want you to order a slow, comfortable screw up against the wall because they've just learnt to do it. But you want a pint of bitter. That is annoying. 8, the regulars. The regulars, it's a crowded bar, and you'll get them stood 4 feet apart, talking to each other, and they're saying to you, don't you dare come into that bit of the bar between me and Colin, because we drink here every day. You know? That's very annoying. Number 7, you order a minicab, it arrives 10 minutes early, and then the bloke goes round asking even women in the pub if you're Mr. Boyd for the station. That's number 7. Number 6, the person who buys one of those little airline-sized bags of peanuts, okay, and then brings them to the table and ostentatiously opens them out surgically. Okay, so there's 9 peanuts and some dust in the middle of the table, and then says very ostentatiously to all 7 of you, help yourselves. That is very annoying.
On me.
Number 5, the barman going, same again. Oh, excellent. You know, pint of bitter, gin and tonic, and a Britvic. Only the price is different. You know? He's got it half right. But actually, the very important bit is causing you a trauma. So that's very annoying. Number 4, waiting for ages. At the bar, a whole line of you, men, and you've all got your note, your 10 or 20, and you're holding it there with your elbow on the bar, and it means I want to get served. Why else would you be there? But you still need to give them all that information, okay? And eventually they turn round and they go, who's next?
I hate that.
I loathe that.
I'm with
but
you.
It's not my number 1. My number 2, well, number 3, any large group of all men or all women in a pub, they get louder and louder as the drink goes down, and they feel more as though they're running the joint, okay? Louder and louder. And then you hear not only the laughter, but the not very funny jokes that provoke the laughter. That's number 3. Number 2, pubs used to smell of beer and fags, and I'm afraid I like that, and dogs. Now, they smell like cheap restaurants. You can't escape, can you, in a pub, the smell of yesterday's dinner. It's like a school hall, isn't it? If you had gym, first period after lunch, you gag on the pie, but that's number 2. Number 1, and this will come, I think, as a surprise, Emma and Helen, to you ladies, but this does go on. I don't know if you can bear me out on this, Sean, but my number 1 most annoying thing about the pub now is having to hang around for at least an extra 30 seconds in the gents after I'm done, so that the women in the pub can be absolutely certain that I've been in there long enough not only to tinkle, but to essentially wash my hands ever since they heard that one about the bowl of peanuts on the bar.
You're feeling hygiene pressures.
I know they're timing me, because I can tinkle, wash, on my T-shirt, I can do that in 25-30 seconds. It's keeping me from my beer and my fun. But since somebody said to me, you weren't long, I thought, okay. So it goes on. So those are my top 10 annoying things.